Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great. I just wanted to make a quick message before the video starts to announce that I have created my own Teespring store. If you are interested to check out the merch available in the store, don't hesitate to do so by clicking on the link in the description. Thank you for your attention, and now let's get back to the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to Skyblue Aviation. My name is Pierre, and tonight I will take you with me on the short journey from my hometown of Montreal to the bustling economical capital that is Toronto. And no, don't worry, it won't be this Azura train that will take me to my destination, of course. Although, that would be pretty cool. No, in fact, this subway ride is just the first step on my trip to Europe via Toronto, and this video will only cover the Montreal to Pearson bit. After a short ride from Berry-UQAM station to Lionel-Groulx, I hopped up the train to catch the creatively named 747 bus from there to the airport. I know, a public city bus is not the most modern way of transport between downtown and the airport, but that's not to worry since Montreal has been working on the REM project, which has started construction about a year ago, and it is essentially a train that will connect Montreal's downtown and outskirts to the airport. Now that's pretty neat. After a very quick check-in process thanks to Air Transat's online service, I was able to print my ticket very quickly before heading off to security. From here, our next step will be locating our gate before wandering off in the terminal. I always do that because just in case I need to quickly run back here after hearing my name over the PA, as I was spending too much time at the bar after a serious session of shopping at the duty free. But that shouldn't happen today, because I'm broke as usual. And here we are, welcome to Gate 9, the place where I will board my flight later this evening. And when I say later, I mean it. I was 4 hours ahead of my flight, as I always do, which gave me plenty of time to stop by the nearby Tim Hortons for dinner. And just after that, I was back to my gate where people had slowly started gathering for flight number 410 to Pearson. Soon enough, we were ready to board. The flight was operated by Charlie Foxtrot Tango X-ray uniform, which featured Condor's cabin, though I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. I guess I'll have to try the regular cabin to decide that. Just after sitting down at seat 32K, I took advantage of the moment to show around the seat. Down here you can see that the legroom is pretty tight and that the seat pocket is rather small. Although, if there is something that's more on the larger side of things, it's a tray table. Perfect to hold a large laptop. Overhead you may find your usual air vents, reading lights, and flight attendant call buttons. And soon enough the flight attendant closed the doors, cross-checked, and started our safety briefing right on time as our plane was being pushed back from gate 9. As we slowly made our way to cruising altitude, I thought it was a good moment to go through the content of the seat pocket. You may find, as usual, a safety card, an air sickness bag, a Wi-Fi access pamphlet, and an in-flight magazine. Just as we flew over our country's capital city, the crew handed out some drinks. The selection was limited but very much acceptable for a flight of this duration. However, if you are still not satisfied with the service provided, you always got the option to buy from the onboard bistro. As mentioned before, this airplane is in fact equipped with onboard Wi-Fi, but it is only available to watch some in-flight entertainment, and things didn't seem to be on my side today as it simply didn't work that time. I also tried with my phone, but only got the same results. And when the Wi-Fi is broken, what better activity is there than giving the bathroom a visit? There is none, so that's why I'm here. The bathroom is okay, surprisingly larger than the A321neos, and it features everything you need like soap, running water, a garbage bin, a baby changing station, and a toilet, obviously. It wasn't long after returning to my seat that the captain announced the beginning of our descent into the GTA. As the fasten your seatbelt sign got on, I, and everyone else on board, prepared ourselves for landing. Well, as my time on board here comes to an end, let me conclude this whole experience. If we're gonna be honest here, the experience was pretty dull. It was a very average flight, and while the legroom could have been better, the overall hard product is very much acceptable. The service wasn't generous, but also wasn't stingy. We had a selection of hot and cold drinks, which is very appropriate for an hour-long flight. There wasn't anything particularly notable about the rest, so overall, I am satisfied with this trip. When it comes to the price, I paid this flight in a bundle of 4 flights between Montreal and London Gatwick, so it's hard to determine how much exactly the Montreal to Toronto section costed me. But I can tell you that I have already paid this exact same route with Transat before for 75 Canadian dollars one way, which makes it by far the cheapest airline to fly on the route. So would I recommend Air Transat for short regional trips? Yes, of course. Their prices are cheaper than the competition and the crew have always been very welcoming. If ever you come across a possibility to fly this route, I recommend you to go for Transat if you're someone that can give up some comfort for a cheaper fare. So now that the flight is over and that I am looking for a nice and quiet spot to sleep before my next flight to Europe, let me take this moment to remind you that if you enjoyed this video, please please don't hesitate to subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It will greatly help me out grow my channel, and also, don't forget to like and comment your impressions about the flight. Have you ever flown Air Transat before? If so, let me know how that experience went. I'd be very pleased to hear about it. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.